Hi, welcome in. This message is for you. If it found you, hello. Okay, so what I was hearing is you're shifting from this era, this time period, especially with this eclipse season. It's a major ending, transformative energy of you used to look at the world and think, how can I fit in? How can I fit in this situation? How can I fit in this relationship? How can I fit in this group of people? And it was so pervasive, so heavy, so like existential dread, right? Like I have to fit in, and this level of self-abandonment that was pervasive in every aspect of life. And now is super exciting. Like, the shift has been made where you're looking around and realizing your value and worth because you know, see, feel, honor your value and worth completely autonomously on your own. You do not need the comparison, the acceptance of others, the welcoming in, the someone telling you that you're good, someone telling you that you're enough. You don't need that because you know it, you feel it, you are it, you are being it. And it has taken you years. I have full body chills, like a lifetime of getting to this point, and you're doing everything purposely. Like, stop trying to rush the process, right? Becoming this version of yourself takes time, right? This is alchemizing yourself, alchemizing these patterns that have been programmed within you, in your nervous system, in your beliefs for your entire life. Not only that, but your ancestral beliefs that have been programmed within you. You came in and inherited these from your ancestors on a genetic level. And you have past life memories. You have memories from your other lifetimes. Okay? There's future lifetimes that are affecting now. Okay? We are in this quantum field, quantum soup, and quantum physics is proving this as well, and the spirituality also. So they're matching up now, and you're doing all of this work to get yourself to this right now, this major breaking in perception. And this has been a consistent message for weeks, but also we have to remember that when we're in this time of eclipse season, we can feel these effects for a long time, weeks beforehand. And the perception shift that has happened, though, is actually leading to real life shifts in the physical, where it's like the internal world is able to move and shift because of these perception shifts, and because of that, the external is actually mirroring the internal. And this has been something that this collective has been yearning for, reaching for, chasing. And the universe, God, source, spirit, the quantum field, this divine intelligence working in our reality and within us is so brilliant. Like, you can't just think it, right? You have to alchemize what is within you that bubbles up and pokes its head out. And we can look at it and say, like, oh my God, that's an ugly part of myself, like I hate that. But really, that part of you needs to be loved, accepted, and reintegrated. That is what alchemizing is. You're turning the metal into gold, and that is the metaphor for the muck within you. You're alchemizing that into gold. Where is the memory, the pain, the core wounding that needs to be acknowledged, seen, and felt? Because when that energy is processed, it is alchemized. That's the magic. It really can be that simple, but it takes diligence, it takes focus, it takes sitting with these uncomfortable energies, emotions, feelings, memories, and then you can move through. The only way out is through. You're not just going to be like, I choose to ascend, so I did it. No, that's not like that. It's not how it works. You have to move through the muck, like the lotus flower coming up from moving through the muck and then blossoming, right? It has its own journey. You have your own journey, but you're doing it. You're doing it, boo-boo. I'm preaching, I'm getting heated because it has been a very big deal for you. And it's time to honor yourself, be excited about it. You're accessing this ability to create from your highest divine self, source, God source, right? We all have that God source spark within us, and we all have the ability to access it. You are stepping into an era where you are accessing it and taking control of this co-creation of your life. And one of my mantras lately has been, magic is real, magic is real, magic is real. Because I do believe that. And there's different magical practices that I have done, and I see the results, and I'm like, okay, it's real. This is so cool. Excuse me, what? Life is everything that we've been taught, in the mainstream media, brainwashing of schools, we don't know the truth of what we can be in this lifetime. We don't. And so if you're sitting there and saying oh, well, maybe that's not true, or Jody's being a little bit wacky, that's fine. Make this your own experiment, right? You are the main character of your life. So if you think that magic isn't real, or you don't believe in something like that, and it's triggering something in you, that's the trigger is there for you to explore. Why don't you think magic is real? Maybe you need to go practice it and see, and look into different magical practices. Don't be messing with other people's free will. I'm not talking about that. Magic in the way of co-creating with your environment, honoring, even as simple as blessing your food, thanking it for nourishing your body, blessing your water, thanking it for nourishing and revitalizing every cell and in your body and hydrating you and bringing vitality. And they've done studies on this. It actually works. They've looked at the molecular structure of food, of water. This is magic, right? You are the wielder of this magic. And how can you take these simple practices and up-level them in different areas of your life? And this doesn't mean that you have to go join a coven and, it doesn't mean that, but follow your intuition, follow your guidance on what feels right, what feels in alignment. This is your quantum compass, your heart. And use your mind to discern what is right for you. But listen to this, right? The ego, the subconscious programming in the mind, wants to talk you out of a lot of things, out of fear. But you're aware of that piece of you now. There's been such a large shift that you're hey, boo, hey, old friend, I see you. And instead of this recognition of these patterns taking weeks, days, however long it has been for you over time, it's now fairly instantaneous. You're wow, there was that surfacing of that pattern, that fear, that wounding, that existing out of the fear-based ego. who's trying to protect me. And you're able to say like, wow, I don't need to do that anymore. Okay, how do I get to respond now from my heart-based ego? And it's massive when you take action and power in responding from your heart-based ego, right? It's massive. I mean, I'm witnessing it in my life firsthand, and it's just, magic is real, okay? Like, when you realize that you get to co-create with reality, you can't just be like, this is what I want, so I'm getting it. But at the same time, you do get to do that, right? There's this realization that you can't just force your way through life. It's acknowledging your value and your worth. And when you come into that abundance mindset of you are worthy, you are loved by yourself, and that you're grateful for what you do have, grateful for all the experiences in your life, grateful for the resources you do have. The universe is like, ding, 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 baby boy, baby girl is getting it. Bring them more of these experiences, more of these resources, more of these things, these opportunities that mirror and acknowledge this internal belief that you are solidifying and making the new norm. This new way of reacting, responding is from your heart-based ego. It's so good. It's so good. You're doing it. Yeah. It's no longer, how do I fit in? It's like, I have a right to be here. I'm amazing. I'm special because I am my authentic self, my unique expression. I'm a mother snowflake, right? We are all snowflakes. None of us are the same. And there's no more, like, I love that we're moving into this time where it used to be, I'm a millennial growing up, it was like, oh God, how do I look like Britney Spears? Oh, I don't have her exact figure, because we saw like these pictures on magazines and it was like, I need to look like that. No, I need to look like my healthiest version of me. Gone is that reality for me where I need to fit in a certain way. No, I love my body, my radiant skin, my beautiful vessel, my eyes, my face. This physical being is also an amalgamation of all of my ancestors' genetics, right? And the expression of that in my physical form. Like, what sorcery and magic is that in and of itself? You are beautiful and you are unique and you are a snowflake. Okay? Period. And it's time to move into this, like, this Aries new moon, not new moon, Aries solar eclipse is, Aries is I am. How am I in this world? And honoring how you fit in this world, right? Don't make yourself wrong. You, whatever you feel triggered about right now too, pay special, like, a close attention to it. If it's like in business, in relationships, in health, whatever it is, if you're feeling like you need to fit in a different way, acknowledge that you internally, your higher self will guide you on how you fit in. And that's you honoring what is in resonance, in frequency, vibrational alignment with what is right for you, right? If someone comes in and says, you need to be a carnivore, you need to eat only steak, and that is going to be the best diet for you. I know it. Here's all the research. And right, they have the research. They're like, here it is. You need to read it. This is what's going to save you. And like everything in your body, you're like, well, hell no, that's not right for me. That doesn't feel right. That's your answer. is not right for you, and that's great. And when you ask what's right for me, you're going to see in your environment, oh, that looks really good. That feels like something I'm excited about eating, and I'm really intrigued, and that intriguing energy that's drawing you in is the answer, right? What you feel drawn to is probably what you need. Not somebody telling you what you need. I know what I need. This is the shift. I know I belong because I value myself. This is what you're doing. You've got this. You're doing it, boo-boo. I'm proud of you. God, Source, Spirit is very proud of you. This is a major shift, and you are wielding your personal power in such a different way, and it changes the quantum field for you and those around you. And it's I think what the true magic is by changing yourself, you get to change others, but you're not doing it in a forceful way. It's literally the butterfly effect, the ripple of your energetic influence on this quantum soup. Story time for another time, but I've done this with my ex-husband, and we have a co-parenting relationship. It used to be really bad, and I did the O Ho'oponopono Ono prayer, which is, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, which is a Hawaiian prayer, and it transforms energy without even having to do anything with them, and holding the highest vision of what's best for me, for my daughter, for him. And it used to be really bad, and now it's like wonderful, amicable, we're friendly, we do things as a team for my daughter, because I held that vision and I told him that's what we needed to do for her, and he knew on a soul level that that's what he wanted for her, and on a soul level he didn't want to be behaving in misalignment, mismatched frequencies, like out of anger, out of the shadow, right? When someone's behaving out of the shadow, that's from hurt, that's from pain. People don't want to do that. So anyways, I digress. How did I get there? You know what and how to respond. No one else can tell you how to do it. And when you hold the highest vibration, that's where it was. You change people around you by not even like being like, you need to change, right? That's like trying to like control it. When you relinquish control, focus on yourself, you can actually have so much influence on others. The top of that, my head is tingling, confirmation, without trying, right? That's the real power move. Being fully embodied in your power so fiercely, having your back so fiercely that no one else is going to take you down, take you off of that space. They're gonna try, right? There's gonna be people that come in and are triggered by you, but you know your value, you know your worth. Like, I run into people like that sometimes, and I'm like, okay. And when I don't respond, I don't react, I don't get involved in their little like crazy dance, I stay in integrity, I stay in my authority, I'll stand up to them, but in a loving and kind way. And they get, when I don't dance in that energy, right, like in anger, they get to keep their energy. And that's the real power move. Okay? And you're in this time and place of this for yourself, and I'm very excited for you. Very excited for you, okay? You're doing it. You're doing great. God, Source, Spirit, angelic team, whoever is in your field for guidance for you right now is so proud of you. Your future self, your highest self. Ask your future self for guidance. It's a very powerful practice, right? Your future self, the version of you that has everything that you want and desire, these desires, dreams in your heart, that version of you already exists in the quantum field. Ask that version of you for help, guidance, assistance, downloads, nuggets of information, guiding you to the resources. Ask for that and see what happens. I've done it and highly recommend. Like, the magic that has unfolded from practicing all of these things it's beyond words. A mentor of mine, Courtney Clark, says that all the time. The Divinely Aligned channel, it's beyond words. It literally is. Okay. Love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for shining and standing in your authenticity, your power, your strength, because the world needs that. When you do that, because you're called to this channeling for a reason, because when you do that, you shift the quantum field. You shift this reality in such major ways, and you're doing it. And this, when we look at the large scale reality of society right now, it needs some help, right? But that's what we're doing. We're moving into the age of Aquarius. There's a lot of darkness and disharmonic ways of being that need to come up, exposed into the light, transformed, transmuted, and moving into an entirely new way of being in reality. But that starts within ourselves. And when you embody this in your reality, you are beginning this shift in such a major way, and you are becoming one of the forerunners, the front runners, I should say, for this shift. One of the leaders for this new reality, this new earth. You're doing it. Keep going. We see you, is what I hear, and we're fucking proud of you. I love you. Also, if you feel called to book a session with me, I do quantum energy healing sessions. They're really powerful. I feel really blessed, grateful to be able to do this work. One of these days, I swear, I'm gonna do a live session on YouTube. I need to do it soon. I keep saying that, and I haven't done it yet. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do is just pick a date, schedule it, and that's that. It's gonna be that date. I haven't done that yet, so I'll do it. Somebody hold me accountable. No, I'll hold me accountable. Okay, love you guys. Bye. Yee, you're doing it. You're doing so great.